Hey everybody, welcome back. I feel like it's been forever since you have been into my... I'm very organized. Since you've been into my classroom. Today we have a student-free day. So our district, I think we get 2 of these a year, where the students don't come in, teachers come in, and there's nothing on the docket. Like there's no professional development we have to do. We can just literally do like our wish list of things that we had time for but we keep putting off. So today I'm gonna make a list of 3 different categories. I want to like clean and organize certain areas because that makes me feel so much better when I have things like just clean and organized. I want to tackle a few things for AVID. AVID, if you don't know, is an elective and it's all geared toward first generation college students. So students that may not have had anyone in their family or maybe a few people in their family go to college, and just prepping them for all that entails because there's so much paperwork and research, and so or just setting them on the right foot. There's a couple of things I want to do for AVID, and then there's also a couple of things that I want to do for science. So I'm gonna make my list. I'm going to leisurely sip my delicious caffeine and show you around and show you a couple of things. One of the things I did want to show you in this vlog is how I set up for a new unit. We're in the geologic timescale unit, which then like flows into a natural selection unit, and I have so many ideas and things that I want to share with you. But right now I think I'm just going to share how I set everything up for a new unit. I love new beginnings and new starts, and so like setting the foundation and the stage for a new unit is one of my favorite things in life. So I'll show you how I do that, and then I'll see you later. Okay, here's my Friday to-do list. Cleaning, I have a really creepy area under a side table. I want to clean out my cabinets. I want to kill the clutter. I really like how I've set everything up in my classroom, but there's some places like right there on the whiteboard that just feels so cluttered to me that I need to just go through that. All of those, I've just stacked all of those little containers, the 12 by 12 scrapbooking containers, and I don't like them there. So I'm gonna figure out what to do with that. That area is good. Back here is good. I need to update some of the projects that we've been doing through the different units. This area is like the major clutter zone, and I need to fix this. I need more streamlined. This area looks cluttered, but it's actually kind of organized, so I'll do that. And the bookshelf has been pretty organized. So that is the goal for cleaning. For AVID, we sell popsicles. Sorry, that was my hand. I talk with my hands and then all of a sudden you get like a finger, but not the finger, like a index finger. Anyway, AVID, we sell popsicles just as a, what is that called when you're trying to get money? Fundraiser. So we're gonna look at that inventory, see if we need to buy some more. AVID wheel packet, I'll show you that later. AVID curriculum, we're gonna finish the evolution unit. We're going to plan. Okay, so it says week off planning, and by week off it means that my teacher friend and I, we are going to a 4-day professional development to adopt a new curriculum and be on the team that adopts a new curriculum for science. That's 4 days. It was gonna be 5 days, and we were like, no, we at least need to be at school on Monday to get things off on the right foot, and then the next 4 days we're gonna be gone. So we need to plan for that really, really well. So we're gonna do that. And then our CAS test, which is our state science test that all 8th graders have to take, is coming up in a few weeks. So we're gonna plan for that. And I need to finish grades. Lots to do. Okay, I'm back. It is about 10:15 in the morning. I got so much done. My friend and 8th grade science teacher, we went through a resource on Teachers Pay Teachers. I don't like to spend too much money on Teachers Pay Teachers just because I think the fact that teachers have to spend their own money on curriculum is kind of ridiculous. But obviously, I mean, I'm on Teachers Pay Teachers. I have some stuff on there, but it's just like, I like to do like little supplemental things that, you know, can enhance a lesson. I bought a resource for $25 and it was so worth it, just for the peace of mind that when my partner, like my 8th grade teaching partner, and I are out for the next 4 days, that we have enough for the kids to do and be able to do like independently. But it's not all the same thing, so we don't have a bunch of people copying each other. Anyway, let me show you what we decided to do. Flippy around. Okay, so this resource is by Stephanie Elkowitz. You couldn't see that, very sorry, I apologize. And what Stephanie Elkowitz did is she made a whole bunch of human impact lessons, and that's one of the things that we're studying in 8th grade science. And so here we have water pollution, air pollution, industrialization, and global warming. And the last two we talk about intensely in 8th grade science. And then what it comes with for water pollution, or for all of them actually. So it comes with an article, and she made the margins on the right hand side. I really wish the margins were on the left hand side to annotate, because then I could also hole punch. Just one thing to keep in mind, I have to hole punch these, so it's going to be hole punched on the left hand side, which is kind of weird, but that's okay. So there's a pretty doable article in here. Every article comes with this interesting, oh dear, like color. It's like a color by number, but there's no number, so it just gives you different things that you need to color so that it takes what you're reading and gives you a visual, which is a nice thing to do with a sub. A Frere model, which is super nice because we've done multiple Frere models together. And then a key idea flip book, but we're not cutting this out and making a flip book version. They're just going to be writing in here. And so this is the packet that we will pass out on Monday. We'll pass out this packet to the table groups, and we will have a cover page that kind of goes through the step-by-step what you need to turn in by Friday. And then from there, we'll be good to go. So that makes me feel a lot better. I am giving them something. We read and annotate articles all the time. This is not something that should be a super difficult thing to do. We've done Frere models before. The coloring thing is just kind of like a chill thing to do by the end of the week. And we also are going to implement vocabulary.com, which is an amazing resource that our school has. And so the awesome thing about vocabulary.com is that you can copy and paste any article, and it'll automatically pick words for you that represent like your article. So it'll just pull those words and the definitions, and then it'll create quizzes so that your students can practice vocabulary.com words, which is amazing. And that might have made absolutely no sense, but I'll show you online what that looks like, because it's amazing. It's amazing. And I know I've shown this little section of the room to you before, but I wanted to show it to you again for geologic timescale unit. Every new unit, I put up these posters right here. I keep the engineering and design process poster up all year long because that's one of our focuses. And then I switch out. I'm going to try not to make you sick by panning this way. And so I switch out whatever unit we're working on, I switch out that poster and put it up front. Every poster has an essential question, and then there's usually like a deconstruct the diagram, like you can see in this middle one. We talk a lot about like the earth and the earth layers and fossils and what it means to have fossils, like in layer 1, which is like the deepest layer of earth, and what that means for species. We talk about Earth's history timeline, and so I just have the visual representation there. I put up a bunch of books on this little IKEA bookshelf that I feel are relevant to the unit. And then every unit we try to have two articles that we annotate, and we just take the article. I'm trying not to get this person's name. We take the article and we put them in 2 columns so that the article's on one side, and then they can either, let's see if I can zoom in that without glaring. This section, write your questions, vocab words, definitions, main ideas, draw thinking maps, or just create little drawings that represent what you're reading on this side. And so we usually have 2 articles per unit that we like to annotate and go through. We've only done 1 for this unit so far. Here's a couple of books that I got for this unit. Everything Awesome About Dinosaurs and Prehistoric Beasts. I believe I got this at Costco. And so this is just a little bit more of like a comic book style dinosaur book, which I really liked. I feel like it's really graphically interesting. So that is a good resource. I already showed you guys this book. This one I got at the Scholastic Book Fair, and because this thing was kind of coming off, it's like megalodon bones. I got it for like $1, which is amazing, but our kids love talking about megalodons. And so it just has a bunch of prehistoric creatures, including the megalodon in here. So the kids like that one. I've already shown you everything you need to know about science in one notebook, which is awesome. I have shown this one on my Instagram before, and it's all about like different rocks and minerals, and I geeked out as a child over a book about rocks and minerals. I find them fascinating. I love it. I love earth science in particular. So I got this definitely at Costco, also because of the bling on the cover. Let's be real. And then I got this at Scholastic too, which is just the little legends, Exceptional Men and Black History. Excuse me with my sniffling. But I really like having this up for Black History Month. It's just a really nice. It's really nice for my students to be able to see and be exposed to some awesome people in Black history. So that's my little unit overview station. Over here I have these guys. Sorry, I stopped talking suddenly. I was about to get caught vlogging. Like, when people walk in and I'm talking to a camera, it seems super weird to me. So I was just like, okay, let's pretend like I'm not doing this. Anyway, I wanted to show you the place that I got the resource for the week that my friend and I are going to be at a professional development for 4 days in a row. 4 days in a row, 4 days in a row. So let me flip you, show ya. The first page of the resource. a lot of resources. So I'm very excited. We picked 5 different topics, and we're gonna just, luckily they're kind of leveled, like ozone depletion is only a one front page article, no back page. And so that is how I'm going to differentiate who gets what articles based on, you know, the people that need something a little shorter, something a little longer. So differentiation is super easy with this, and it is a worthwhile activity that leads back into our 8th grade CAST testing. So I'm happy with it. That was $25. You saw how many pages there were, so it was money well spent. I am going to do a video eventually about all the money that I have spent on my classroom just in the months of January and February. So look out for that video, because once I calculated it all, I was like, I didn't think I spent any money on my classroom anymore. This is year 7. Like, why would I spend? Yeah, I spent some money. I spent some money. So I thought someone was going to come in again and I would have to like throw this camera. No one's coming. My door doesn't shut all the way, so every now and then if the air goes on, it'll kind of, yeah. Okay, I digress. I've got a couple of things on the to-do list. It is now 11:04. I think I'm gonna take lunch at 12 today, maybe. Maybe I won't take lunch at all. Maybe I'll just go get a smoothie. I don't know, there's so many options now. Okay, I'll talk to you later. Back. It is now 2:10. I was hoping to leave by 3, but I took an extended lunch because I can. And so now I still want to get a lot of stuff done before I leave. But I wanted to show you these pens. This company reached out to me. They're called Parku, and they're on Amazon, and they reached out to me and asked if I would review some of their pens, or if they could just send me some of their pens, and if I liked them I could review them. And so I actually got some. They are gel pen, medium point, 0.7 millimeters. These are clickable pens. They're really nice. Look at all these. I mean, rainbow always and forever. So they're really, really nice. And I actually, because these were gifted, they're going to my students, and my students who really like to make their notebooks and their notes and everything in life colorful, they can use these as a resource. They also sent me their erasable clicker pens, and I used these, and I had only really used the friction clickable pens before, and these are really, really nice too. They're very nice, they're comfortable, they've got like a comfort grip on them, so that's really nice for my students. And my students are always amazed by pens that erase. Like, they just freak out. I guess they just, I very rudely ran out of memory. So again, they're called Parku. These rainbow ones are not erasable. They're just regular cool little clicker pens. And these are erasable clicker pens, and they're really nice. My kids really enjoy them, and you might too. So I'll link them down below, their Amazon store. And thank you, Parku, for thinking of me and gifting my students with something pretty cool. You know what I just thought of right now is, that's a lot of my face, sorry. I'm always trying to think of new things to do in my raffle that are free. So what I just got the idea of doing, I'm gonna get all those pins, I'm gonna put them, I had this extra like bling bling pouch. It was like a Lancome free reward that my mom gave me. I'm gonna put all those pins in that Lancome pouch, and I think on Fridays I will raffle off a chance to win like using these pens for the week. You just come up, grab them, and whatever we're doing, you can make any assignment, any of those colors, and as crazy amazing as you want. So done. Another free idea. I mean, if you don't have the pins, obviously it's not free, but another idea for what you could do for a raffle that has nothing to do with candy or like free time. I just plan this out. Plan these out every time there's a bell. Oh well. Also, if you follow me on Instagram, you saw that Michael's had a sale. I keep shaking it like more are gonna come out, but they're not. Michael's had a sale on these really cool stamps, self-inking stamps. And maybe I'll put a few of those in there, and that might get crazy. I'm not gonna put these in here, I'm just gonna keep these for me. But if your students could handle having self-inking stamps, that might be another fun thing that could get thrown in that baggie. I just ate, so I feel like I need to do something other than sit around, because that's really all my body wants to do. So I'm gonna clean the creepy area under my side table, which this is like where I stand and do most of the things all day. Here's my creepy side table with who knows what it's not, you know what, it looks worse in person maybe, but there's just a lot of junk everywhere. I gotta handle it. I also just am not a fan of this corner of my classroom. It feels too jumbled, too messy. I have to get a hold of this as well. This is what I mean when I said craziness under my table. Here's my table. Look at how white my legs are. That's so sad. But cute pants, right? Anyway, that's the craziness. I must have dropped all of this at some point and just never came back for it. And I didn't think about it because this used to have a table cover on it, and then I took the table cover off and I was like, oh, that's where everything went. Okay, I was supposed to leave at 4. It's already 4:15. We could have technically left at 2:16, and it didn't happen. When you get into a flow, you just don't want to stop. You just don't want to stop. So, sorry Mom, I'm gonna be a little late for dinner because I'm meeting my mom for dinner. But I wanted to officially show you the things that I got done today on my day of it's not professional development day, it's just like a teacher do what you want day. So let me show you. Okay, I haven't updated my board in a while. Cleaning, I cleaned the creepy area under my side table. I kind of cleaned the cabinets. I'm just going to count it as a win. I did declutter, which is helpful. All the paper organization, I got like halfway through. AVID, popsicle inventory, totally did. AVID will packet, no, I didn't do that. AVID curriculum, no, didn't do that. Send agendas email, did that, fantastic. Create calendar for tutors, did that, and if you're on Instagram, you saw me do that. Science, we finished our evolution unit, natural selection unit. We planned for our week off. We did not start any of that. I did kind of almost finish grades, so we're going to count it. And new seats for Monday is going to just happen on a Monday. I already emailed about tutoring. I already emailed about what I want the next staff meeting to be about. So if we step back and look, we got a lot done, people. I'm so happy. I'm so excited. So that's really exciting. I'm very happy with that. Let me show you the creepy area that I cleaned. Okay, so I don't know if you'll notice much of a difference, but I definitely like just cleaned up this area, moved some stuff over, which is nice. That's like a magnetic spice rack up there, and it holds the books that we're reading in homeroom, and then I always calculate the percentage of how much we have read. This area, I cleaned up my little caddy bin of all the supplies that I need. Oh, this guy keeps coming down. Come on. Okay. A student made that for me, which is very cute. This was the trouble area. I still have to vacuum some of that craziness, but all the craziness is gone, which makes me so happy. And then over here, kind of just cleaned up this area. I tried to stick this guy with double-sided tape because he's so cute to the wall, but he won't stick, so maybe he'll just hang out right there like that. But yes, for the most part, looks pretty nice. I'm gonna have to save going through like how I start the new units. I'm gonna have to save that. Let me get this. I'm gonna have to save, I hope that didn't make you sick. I'm so sorry. I did that without warning you. I'm gonna have to save that for another day. I hope that didn't make you sick. I'm super sensitive. That's why I keep saying, oh, does that make you sick? Okay. I'm gonna have to save that for another day because it's now 4:21 and I have to leave at some point. I will tell you that I got through so much paper and I ended up using these file folders to organize said paper, but I still have all this going on and I'm just not going to be bothered by it. We're okay. We're going to live and survive. Also, you know that you are loved when one of your tutors takes your Bitmoji and turns it into a freaking stamp. Are you kidding me? Are you joking right now? Isn't that amazing? She just took rubber and she actually drew one of my favorite Bitmojis and then she just carved it. And it's amazing. I've never seen anything so amazing in my entire life. It made me feel so special. Oh, jeepers. I'm sorry, Liz. It made me feel so special, and I've never gotten a present like that before. So that's just super sweet, isn't it? And I like that that is your background for this super sweet message. Anyway, that makes me so happy. It makes me this happy. That's how happy I am right now. Oh, I think I'm gonna close out this vlog here, at least for today. Maybe we'll just continue it. We're probably gonna close it out right now and just do a whole complete other video later, but it was so great having you guys here and I hope that you enjoyed this little glimpse into my life of my day off, or at least a non-student day, and I will catch you guys next time.